ISUPK.
On the earth, right? Believe me, there is a literal devil on the earth. That's right. And right now, I'm about to break it down on who or what this devil is. Give me Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12.
The book of Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven?
Something or someone has fallen from heaven. You may automatically think the heaven in the sky with all the magic rainbows and ponies and leprechauns and invisible men. Continue.
Oh, Lucifer!
Oh, Lucifer! Everyone thinks of Lucifer as the devil, as Satan. But after today, I'm going to break it down so you no longer think of that. Continue.
Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground?
How have you been taken from heaven, cut down to the point where you're now on the ground, on earth with us common men? Continue.
Which didst weaken the nations.
After you weaken all the nations on the earth, you cause them to break down and crumble. You ruin their economy, oh Lucifer. O Satan, O devil, continue.
For thou hast said in thine heart,
because you said, Satan, O Lucifer, in your mind, because that's what the heart is, the actual heart just pumps blood. The left atrium, the right atrium, the upper corner, it does nothing but pump blood. Your mind is your heart whenever you read it in the scriptures. Continue.
I will ascend into heaven.
Hold up. If Lucifer was already in heaven and came down to the ground, why would Lucifer then say to himself, I will ascend to heaven? That doesn't make sense if Lucifer was already in heaven. Continue.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
I'm going to put myself above the Most High. When you look up and you see those shiny lights, I'm going to put myself in that realm above the Most High God, because the Most High God is just some invisible being in the clouds. We're going to disprove that today. Continue.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
I'm going to be in rulership over everything. Continue.
In the sides of the north.
Whatever that means. Continue.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
I will be above the clouds. Since God is an invisible man and above the clouds, I'm going to make sure, this is what Lucifer is saying, I'm going to make sure I will be above the Most High God in the clouds. Continue.
I will be like the Most High.
I will be like God. I will be like that invisible man that looks down on everyone that's just hanging out, chilling up in space. Continue.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
But you shall be brought down to hell. You may think that this is some fiery pit underground because he's coming from heaven with the nice pearly gates and white baby angels playing the harp. He's going to be
the pit.
Keep going.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
And everyone that sees Satan, everyone that sees Lucifer, that has been brought down to hell, will look closely at Lucifer. Continue.
And consider thee.
And say, no, let me think. Continue.
Saying,
they're going to say to Lucifer, Satan, the devil, continue.
is this the man?
What?
Is this the man?
What?
Is this the man?
Flag on the play. Throw that yellow flag. I thought we were talking about Lucifer. But here it's just said what?
Is this the man?
What?
Is this the man?
Is this the man? If we're talking about Lucifer, a little fairy angel in the sky, in verse 12, and as we work our way down to verse 16, why is it calling him
the man?
Why is it calling Lucifer a man? The reason is because Lucifer is this man. Lucifer is not Satan in this particular verse, chapter of the Bible. It's talking about a literal man. In extension, it's talking about a race of people. There is a race of people that you can consider to be the devil, that you can consider to be like Satan. So now that we understand that it's talking about a man, let's start all over. Bring me back to verse 12, Baba Kashan. Don't worry, we're about to, after today, you're no longer going to think that Lucifer is some magical being that had a fight with the Most High God, that got kicked out of heaven. We're going to squash all that today. Verse 12.
How art thou fallen from heaven?
How have you fallen from heaven, man? Remember, in verse 16, it said that Lucifer was a man. So now we have to change our understanding of what heaven is. Heaven is not some place up in the sky where there are golden arches on a gate and you have to check in with the attendant in the front. He says you're good or bad, he lets you in, or he pulls a lever and you jump down to a fiery pit. Heaven and hell are conditions on earth. And if you are black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian on your father's side, you are living in hell.
That's right.
When you look around, you got our brothers and sisters cracked out, drinking early in the morning. We have children walking around with no parents. We have our brothers, our sisters as sexual deviants,
right?
Homosexuals,
right?
Lesbians. We got our brothers and sisters being molested in the Christian church.
That's right.
We have our brothers and sisters that are being led astray,
right,
by the Federation of Islam that was around here earlier passing out newspapers. They not doing jack for black and Hispanic people. Louis Farrakhan, it quotes more from the Bible than he does for the Quran, and he's supposed to be a Muslim. So why are you quoting from the Bible? Maybe you should stop being a Muslim and start recognizing who you are. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Right.
Continue.
Oh Lucifer.
Oh Lucifer, this man named Lucifer, this race of people that can be considered to be Lucifer. Continue.
Son of the morning.
Son of the morning. You shine so bright because right now this race of people is in rulership. Continue.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
This race of people, this man, it's a question that's being asked. You were just in heaven. You were just living in glory, in excellence, and rulership, having everything you want. How did you get cut down to the ground? How did you come from such a high state to such a low state? Continue.
Which did weaken the nations.
There is a man on this earth. There is a race of people on this earth that has been known to weaken nations, that has been known to invade cities, countries, villages, they pilgrimage, they rob, they rape, they steal, they do all these abominable things. This race, this nation, Lucifer has weakened these nations. Continue.
For thou hast said in thine heart,
because this race of people, this man, these group of men have said in their minds, continue,
I will ascend into heaven.
I will make my people glorious. I will make sure that we are in rulership. This group of people, this race, these men have said in their mind that they will be on top of everything. Continue.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
This group of men, this race of people, have said that they will exalt themselves above the stars of God. Now the stars, after I've broken it down, is not those little lights up in the sky, in the atmosphere, in the universe, in deep space. These stars are the 12 tribes of Israel. These are the God's stars. From Jacob, all his sons, Benjamin, Judah, Asher, Zebulun. These are the stars of God. And this race of people have said in their mind that they will exalt themselves above the real chosen people of God. Continue.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
This man, this Lucifer, this race of people has said that they will rule on top of the congregation of God. And the congregation of God is the nation of Israel. That is God's chosen people.
That's right.
That is God's congregation. This race of devils, this devil of a man, this Lucifer has said that they will rule above the chosen people of God.